let's go ahead and get this started with this Aquarian energy here. We went through the preliminaries early 2022, and now here we are again picking up where things left off, the happenings of 2021. Now in the Aquarian energy and what we're going to be handling here. Now 2020, I'm saying 2020, 2021, late 2021, early 2022, that's the most recent. It could go back further than that, but that's what the focus on, and that's where we're picking up things from that point, because that's when we had the first preliminaries that I conducted. Now, and bringing this forward again in these projections regarding the happenings, but this is the actual trial that is commencing. Now, let's go back to a hive mind. Now, we know that a hive mind, they are a unified collective. They cannot think, they cannot do, they cannot be, they cannot move, they cannot speak, unless it's in a synchronized collective format. Despite them thinking they're independent, despite them thinking they're individuals, despite them thinking they're unique. That's the baseline of the functioning of a collective consciousness. We know Aquarius, who is on trial today and will forever and eternally be on trial. You know, Uranus most definitely being the catalyst for what that brought about, and taking it into the castration, which is what myself likes that idea. And that, no, I don't know if, because with the recent and current events of how, because I'm the judge, the jury, Saturn's the executioner, so you can't get any better than that. Jupiter's just like, well, let's get through it then. Now, okay. So before we get into that, I want to say this. With the current happenings and me roughing Aquarius up, the Aquarian energy up effortlessly, manhandling it without even breaking a sweat, and it folding like the delicate little whatever, and we're just going to leave that with a whatever and a question mark behind it due to the castration, whatever it is. My question is this, before we get into the trial here, is that I don't know if the castration happened and caused that, or I don't know if the castration happened because of that. Now, for me, it would have been because of it. For Saturn, it may have been the cause of it. Okay, now, so let's go ahead and see. So I roughed them up rather quickly and easily and effortlessly, because you just rough up one node and it just vibrates all the way through all of them. And the core is quite sensitive, and we had the core picked out. Now, we already know what the core is, because you're talking about a collective consciousness. So, and I spoke in the other communications that the collective consciousness is very sensitive. You know, even when we're talking about the conduit and we're speaking about space matters, about space, but this isn't about the scientific aspect. We're getting into the human happenings that are connected to the collective consciousness. Now, and so when you speak about a collective consciousness, and just rough them up real quick, it was just an effort. I didn't even have to stand. I was like, then I go right for the testicles there, just moving them up into the pubic area. Now, it's through any of them, all of them are the same. It was just one. You get them. It'll get to the core there. Now, so this is with the collective consciousness in regarding the trial here. And is that, and they were like, yeah, we're a collective consciousness. Yeah, me. I was like, yeah, you are. I'm saying it like it was something to be proud of. With a collective consciousness, when one is on trial, all of them are. Like that. There's no doing anything independently. Now, is that so? In one way or the other, on trial energetically, maybe space. Now, is that now? So we have a big silent shutting up courtroom. Because all of them, despite this trial and what it's regarding, all of them have that thing in them of being silent as if we listen to them. I mean, y'all can be the most talkative people in the world. You're not going to be heard or listened to. Now, so the silence does not function, even though that's their mode of operating to siphon energy, because if you don't have any bowels, you can't generate in energy. That was the human manifestation of Saturn with Uranus. We're not talking about that science today and with the crash that happened there. Now, so all of them on trial together. Now, so let's talk about these happenings in silence regarding this specific case. The rest of them that are silent, they're running and hiding. They're like, we run and hide in the covers. She can't find us and get us. Well, then I got undercover with them, and they're like, well, damn. So is as if, who in the hell do they think they're outsmart? You just can't outsmart science. It's not working at the human level, and especially not at the level of consciousness. We just pull the plug one time, and all of you just went. That's that. Now, and me being the only power that be, we thought you were powerful because we thought old money meant y'all just had some money and that was it. No, it means the power over the world too. Now, so don't underestimate things and go by what your hive mind spread the news is being without knowing the facts. Now, so let's talk about everybody being on trial and the happenings of don't have to ask questions because your words won't be listened to. So I don't understand what the protocol of silence is all about. The hush, be quiet, be silent mandate came down in 2021, 2022 regarding what I'm speaking of. But the silence and be quiet mandate is useless, even with other things not regarding this. With the hive mind, collective conscious silences that go through, because that's how they siphon energy. Because without balls and testicles, you can't generate any. Okay. So and then they think silence is a weapon when nobody wants to hear them speaking, and we can just pull the plug in the midst of their silence on one of them, and that just reverberates through all of them to the extent it is supposed to, depending on how mild I'm being with the chords, and that depends on what I feel that is necessary. So let's talk about these happenings in 2021, 2022, that you don't have to answer because I have ways of getting the information out of you. Now, so your silence is a blessing to my ears. Now, so let's see. Now, in how the Aquarius just folds, I mean, with me coming at you, you might as well just lay down and play dead. Is that like Uranus did? Now, so these happenings and then the mandate of silence regarding one of the hive minds being there when the happenings happen or hearing about the happenings. But if one hive mind hears about it or know about it, all the hive minds experienced it in a certain variation. Now, and this is regarding a... Now, it is like... Now, okay. Now, it could be regarding the projection itself or the actual happening. In either case, it would be projecting. That's all they can do, project. So all of them are on trial for it. And when that order came down for them to be quiet, they were a blessing to the earth because they were shutting up. Now, shutting up doesn't get you out of anything because we need you shutting up so that, or I'm just going to pull the plug so you can shut up, so that I can get things handled and taken care of regarding the hive mind. I just come in and hijack them because we're the power that's over them, like that. So these happenings and what happened and whoever knows about it or whatever, it doesn't matter if it's two people, three people, one person, or it was a damn empty room. It does not matter because why it doesn't matter? Because you're a collective consciousness hive mind. So all of you are just on the damn trial. You don't have to find the person that you just got any of y'all. You just don't try. It'll reverberate through all of you. Now, but because I like roughing up and manhandling, bowelless specimens and things like that. Because I just fold and finding Aquarius in a dark room in front of a computer, expecting me to come, and it just folding still. I don't know if that's because Saturn made me to the bush with the. Or if that, for me, that would have been the reason. It's just go ahead and cut that out, But for Saturn, but that's the reason. Okay, this would have been the reason. I would say just go ahead and just remove that because it's just useless. Now, so but it's reversed because me and Saturn we just function differently. Okay, Okay, so and Jupiter's like, well, I like seeing you when you're doing it. I was like, yeah, I know you do. So let's see now. So with the collective conscious on trial for their silence, and I'm gonna go over every silence. This silence is just speaking on what I'm speaking about today, but every aspect of where they've been silent and been their manipulation and what they're doing, I'm gonna go over every because they're all on trial, so they might as well hush. We don't have to find a person, we don't have to find a boss, you don't have to find blah, 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 blah. We get any of them and it'll go through all of them. That's the good thing. That's the good thing about them being a collective conscience. We don't have to waste much time. We don't have to listen to them. They don't need the damn talk. We don't have to find the one. We don't have to know who it was. Just all of them are the one because it's just one big blob of nothing. It's just one damn thing. Okay. Now, so these happenings here, and it doesn't matter where the Aquarius or the Aquarian energy or the Aquarius person was on the night or any damn night of 2021, 2022. We don't have to know those specifics because all of them are just a collective. A hive mind consciousness, just one thing. So you could have been at McDonald's, you could have been in your mother's bed, you could have been doing the do, you could have been doing it doesn't matter, all of you just on trial because you're just one collective consciousness. Don't even have to have the details. Oh, they thought they were going to be celebrated for being a collective. That mean they were something special? No, it means it makes it easy for your angelic karma. So let's see. So now, because I don't like any of you, and I've just hijacked the consciousness, is the verdict is I'm not sure what to do with you yet. So the trial was about you can hide, you can run, you can do whatever you do. You just didn't hide from this damn science. And nobody can save you from the damn science. I could just go back there and just tinker. I stated last year I'm in your house with you. Them. Oh, we thought you meant with products. I don't have any products, fools. Okay, so I was like, okay. Okay, so it is that. In mid-science, I just power them down. Is that it makes it easier. So, and because I have bought the core, well, not the core. Anybody can represent it. It's just any of them. I rough them up all at one time. I don't just pick and choose one. I just really, okay. Now, just send the energy like, shake them out like that. Okay. Now, so, okay, this one is the one that rules the world. Yeah, it's me. Okay. Now, so, it so I just like sending energy to shake them out. Okay. Now, now send that message across your hive mind consciousness. They all get it. Okay, that's that. Now, so shake them out and like that. So I'm like, well, if they deciding what to do. Just coming on, letting them know that they're all on trial. There's no separation between them. So the only thing is with me is about what to do with them. Now, and because this is one segment, what I'm talking about with these happenings. Now, and then you have the other segments of them that I have walled off in their silence, because it's easier for me to handle them once they're winning their silence, just pull the plug on and be done. I don't know why we're having to be specific like that. Okay, so is and deal with that. Now, I do want to talk about, apart from this here, the rerouting that has already taken place. I've already rerouted things away from their coordinate and into coordinates that are a part. Now I'm speaking about finance and things like that. Routed them into coordinates that are part of the active coordination of how things circulate, not a part of the methods and manipulations to be used in order to siphon energy, because cannot generate it like that and cannot go out of that side of that type of collective consciousness, internal programming that they all have and have to fall in line with, because they're not individual functioning, they're not individual intellect, they're a hive mind consciousness, a one brain utility. Now, that is only serves a purpose within them that is always on a deficit. Now, they're always on a deficit. So, and functioning catatonics, within that, a hive mind, collective conscious functioning catatonics is what they are. And that's their vulnerability, being a collective consciousness. That's not anything to brag about. Well, we're a collective consciousness. Unless they were talking about, what were they talking about? Meaning that I think they may have been meaning that we are close together, trying to make something sound maybe spiritual. We're a collective consciousness. I know, and there's just one chord to all of you. Now, it's just put, okay, like that. Okay. Now, so, and I'm the one that with the chord to every damn thing. Okay, just throw water on the cord. Okay, so is that now? So I don't know why we're doing this one by one, and not just why having this. I guess, but and it's funny their collective conscious in the silent, being silent. Being the protocol regarding things as if they're actually listened to, or if I just override their system. If they could speak, I'll just override their words. I'll override their system. I'll override every damn thing when I come in. Now, and they are to remain silent in my presence. Now, being silent only works within their collective conscience amongst them. Now, outside of that collective consciousness, it just prepares the stage for your superior to come in, to decide what to do with you, mid-silence, and it'll be with all of you. All of them are treated the same because it's just one collective consciousness. Now, and you're handled scientifically. You're not handled by the way a human would be handled. That's an individual human. You're handled scientifically because you're a collective consciousness. So that's a different type of energy that's being worked with that can be, that's controlled. They can control what you're doing and what you can and can't do, like that. So because you're not one individual, you're not individually functioning units, you're just one thing. Now, that's given the privilege to exist like that. So, and I don't know what makes me feel good about, but I feel so relieved once I just thrown the Aquarius energy around the room and just any of them, just rough them, manhandle them up, and all of them just feel it. Or it gets to the one that is supposed to get to, because the message is sent through all of them, or through the units quicker so that they can get to the one that it's supposed to go to, and the Aquarius just folds. It's like that. It's like being caught in that dark room in front of the computer and knowing your angelic comments coming. It's like, oh, it's that. said he likens it to girl meets whatever the hell it is after Saturn mutilated it. I'm in agreement. But my question still stands was, okay, did the behavior happen after that? This, that, and everything. Okay. Or did it happen because of that? What was Saturn's motivation? Because mine would have been, is the reason. And this was already there. So let's just go ahead and get this done with like that. Okay. So as the people that are connected to the Aquarian consciousness, one collective consciousness, they can't generate any energy. That's there. You need a damn test. Because is that so from the motherboard, that might be a fatherboard and a motherboard mix. That's Aquarius. Whatever you want to call it, was it by choice? You didn't choose to be that. Saturn's like, okay, I'll take credit for that one. Well, I think that because of that, you should have did that. Okay, but no, Saturn says, no, I'll take credit for that. So you caused it. Okay, that's it. That's what Saturn is saying. Now, so that's it. Now, we'll be coming back in the future with what I've decided to do with the collective consciousness regarding this specific thing. And then we'll move on to other things regarding down in the segments. I don't know why they have it divided into segments, and I decide what I'm going to do with that group too. Like that, because they're all on trial for everything. A lot of things that are different. Okay, that's what we got there. So that was that. And they don't need to speak because they don't get to speak in my presence. They are to remain silent. Now, so there we go. Bye.